the need of my soul. I was once a vers libre bard, but I died, and my soul went into the body of a cockroach. It's given me a new outlook on life. I see things from the underside now. Thanks for the apple peelings in your waste paper basket, but your paste is getting so stale I can hardly eat it. There is a cat here called VID00056. I wish you would have removed. She nearly ate me the other night. Why don't she catch rats? That's what she's supposed to be for. There is a rat here she should get without delay. Most of these rats here is just rats. But this rat is like me. He has a human soul in him. He used to be a poet himself. Well, night after night I have written poetry for you on your typewriter. And this big brute of a rat comes out of his hole when it is done, and he reads it, and he sniffs at it. He's jealous of my poetry. He used to make fun of it when we were both living. He was a punk poet himself. And when, after he reads it, he sneers, and then he eats it. I wish you would have VID00056 kill that rat. Or get a cat who is on to her job, and I will write you a series of poems on how things look to the cockroach. That rat's name is Freddy. Next time Freddy dies, I hope he won't be a rat, but something smaller. I hope I will be a rat in the next transmigration, and Freddy a cockroach. I will teach him to sneer at my poetry then. Don't you ever eat any sandwiches in your office? I haven't had a crust of bread for I don't know how long, or a slice of ham, or anything but apple parings and paste. Leave a sheet of paper in your machine every night. You can call me Archie. And that's how Archie the cockroach came to life. March 29th, 1916. We're celebrating his birthday today. Now, Archie, well, this was during his 1916 World War I, right? Were you in World War I? No, you don't remember. There was a man in the audience in Los Olivos 8 years ago, and I said, what year were you born, sir? And he said, 1916. And I said, then you wouldn't remember World War I. He says, I would too. I was in my infantry. That's what he said. So this was happening during World War I, and of course, topically, World War I would appear in Archie's poems. This poem actually is an answer to your question of, is it Archibald or Archie? Boss, please deny that I was named after those anti-aircraft guns on the Western Front. They spell it A-R-C-H-I-E. I was named for the Washington Arch, at the base of which my mother and father first met and courted. And I spell it with a Y. Another one of these get peace quick fellas suggested that I eat poison and go and die in the Kaiser's soup so that he will perish shortly after. Nothing doing, I said. It would be useless to put poison in his meat. He is the modern Mithridates, and he eats noxious drugs by the handful just to keep his hate up. Besides, why let the Kaiser die and escape? The better thing is to keep him intact, uniform and all, and make him run the elevator in the Temple of Peace after the war. Yours for cruel and unusual punishment, Archie. So, it's